everyone, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing the Unpopular Opinions book tag. And just a disclaimer before I do this, there are going to be books that you don't agree with, that I don't like, but you like. And that's not anything on you. It's not personal. I just didn't like the books. I'm sorry. I just did not like them. So let's just get started. The first one is a popular book or series you didn't like. So I could have a couple for this, but I think I'm gonna go with the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I know, first question is a huge one that lots of people love, and I could not stand it. I'm not gonna say I couldn't stand it. I read the first 2.5 books, and the first one was okay. I like the second one better. The third one I DNF'd like halfway through. I just could not finish it. I just couldn't do it. I don't think they're written that well. I don't like most of the characters. I didn't like most of the relationships. I thought there's some issues that are pretty problematic in it. And I just didn't really like it that much. I'm sorry. I just didn't like it. Yeah, so I'm gonna say that. Next is a popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate but you love. Oh my gosh. So for this one, I am picking the Maze Runner series by James Dashner. Yes, the movies kind of suck, but I really liked these books. Like, I really love the series. Like, it kind of kept you guessing what was going on. I liked all the characters. It wasn't written the best, I admit, but I just really liked the series. And I'm not a huge dystopian fan. Like, I like Hunger Games, and I like this. I might like a couple others. I don't know. I don't remember. But, like, I really liked this one. It's pretty close to Hunger Games, like, how much I like it. Like, I love Hunger Games. This is very close to being, like, right up there with Hunger Games. But I know a lot of people don't like the series. And that's okay, but I just really liked the series. Like, I thought they were good. I mean, there's problems in it, of course, but I liked them. So, I'm gonna say that. Okay, so the next question is a love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you didn't want, or an OTP that you don't like. Oh, what can I do for this? There's so many. Okay. So, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, you don't know this. But my absolute favorite thing is Harry Potter. I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. And of course, I have to say Harry Potter for something on this, because every tag I do, I have to mention Harry Potter. So for this question about an OTP that I don't like, or a character that didn't end up with the person that I wanted, I'm gonna have to say Harry and Ginny. I'm sorry. I know I'm like one of the few that like cannot stand Ginny, but I don't like her. I'm sorry. I just felt their romance went super quick. It happened super fast with not a lot of like things going on with it. And I feel like he was just like fulfilling this prophecy of being with like a red-haired girl like his mom. I don't know. I didn't like it. I don't really like Ginny all that much. I thought she was kind of annoying, to be honest. And I would have much rather had him end up with like Hermione or Luna, like somebody different than what you just figured was going to happen. I just really wish J.K. Rowling would have like kind of did it differently. I don't know. Like, you knew Ron and Hermione were going to end up together, and you knew Harry and Ginny was going to end up together, like from the beginning pretty much. So I just kind of wish she would have surprised us somehow. But that's what I'm going to say. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I just don't like Ginny. I'm sorry. Fourth one. A popular book genre that you don't reach for often. So I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm gonna guess say like romance because I don't really read straight romance like ever. I used to in high school. I really liked romance, but I don't like it anymore, I guess. I'm just not a big fan. I'm just not a big fan of it, I guess. Not to say I don't read books with that aren't romance. Like some contemporary books I read are pretty much romance, which I enjoy sometimes, not all the time. But I don't like reach for that to like, oh, I just really want a romance today. I don't really do that. Also, I'm gonna also say urban fantasy. Not a huge fan. Again, I used to be a long time ago in high school. You know, the vampires and the werewolves and like all that crap. You know, after Twilight, it was huge. So I did read some, but that's just not one of my favorite things to read now. I really don't read anything like that anymore. Not usually. Usually, like I don't read that kind of fantasy. So I'm gonna say romance and urban fantasy for that. Okay, number 5 is a popular or beloved character that you don't like. Oh god, there's so many I could do for this too. I could do another Harry Potter for this. I could do another Throne of Glass for this. Oh man, what am I gonna say? Okay, for this one, I'm gonna go to Harry Potter again because I can't think of like any characters like I don't like that everyone else does, except for Dumbledore. Oh, I know I'm a bad Harry Potter fan. I'm so bad. I just, I just, he was never one of my favorite characters even before we knew everything that we found out about. And after we found out about that, I just like hated him. I just like, he used Harry and he never rescued him from the Dursleys. And I understand, I guess, why, but that still doesn't make me like him. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to say Dumbledore. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna go with Ernest Hemingway. I'm actually getting ready to unhaul this book, Farewell to Arms. I just like can't get into his writing style, and I don't know why. I've tried a couple times, and I just like I can't get into it. Like I've never finished a book. Um, I don't know why. I just like I don't like it. I don't like his writing style, and I feel like a bad person because like I don't like it, but I just don't. Number 7 is a book trope you're tired of seeing. Love triangles. I'm so tired of love triangles. Sometimes they can be good. I admit they can be good sometimes. And I won't like not read a book because there's a love triangle in it, but I just like I get tired of it. I also get tired of like why does the female always have to have a love interest? Like why can't there just not be a love interest? Especially in like fantasy and like stuff like that. Like why is there always a love interest? Like I get contemporary there's a lot. Like most of those books are like kind of romancy. I don't know. But like I don't understand why like the girl like always has to have a love interest. They always get together at the end. I just like why can't they just be friends? Like I would love to read a book where there's a boy and girl and they're just really good friends, like kind of like Simon and Leah from Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. Like they're really good friends. In the book there was never like really a hint of romance because obviously he's gay, like, but I would love to see like that with like a straight, why can't a straight guy be best friends with a straight girl without it being romance? So I get really tired of that. Um, I'm also like tired of like the girl who's like the best at everything, or like the chosen one kind of thing, I guess. You know, like they're the chosen one, they're the best at everything, and they're the best ever, and they're gonna. Not to say I don't read that, because I kind of like, I hate it, but I also kind of love it at the same time. So I'm gonna say those, I guess. We'll go with those. Okay, Number 8 is a popular series that you have no interest in reading. So this, I think I'm gonna go with another Sarah J. Maas series, and that's like A Court of Thrones and Roses, I think it's called. No interest in reading that. Not just because I don't like her writing, it just didn't sound interesting. I'm also not interested in reading the Tahira Mafi, was it Restore Me or something like that? I'm not interested in reading that at all. There's probably a lot more, to be honest, that I just don't care about. Or like maybe their time has come and gone and I just, it's been a while. I don't know. But I would say those two series in particular, like I never even think about reading those. So I'm going to say those. Number 9. The saying goes, the book is always better than the movie. But what movie or TV show did you think was better than the book? Oh, so for this, I'm going to say, actually, Bridget Jones's Diary. I love the book, but I absolutely love that movie. That's like one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie so much. Like that was 10 times better than the book. Absolutely loved that movie. Other ones, oh gosh, they don't really make a lot of books better than, or movies better than the books. So I feel like these are two equal, but I'm gonna say like Pride and Prejudice and like the movie and the miniseries Pride and Prejudice, because like I love the book, but I really adore those movies, those adaptations, a little bit more just because Jane Austen's writing, and just because it's, a classic and that's how they wrote back then, it is kind of hard to get into, I guess, and it's very like wordy and, stuff like that. So I do really like those adaptations of Pride and Prejudice. I also want to say Lord of the Rings. Oh God. I really love the movies. Those are the best adaptations I've ever seen. And I love the books. The books are amazing. One of my favorite series. But I really like that series is amazing. Like even if you love the book so much, like you have to admit that entire movie series was unbelievably amazing. So I might have to say that too. So I'm gonna say that. Yeah. Okay. If you're still watching and not mad at me anymore for things that I may have said about your favorite books, thanks for still watching. I think that was it for the questions. So yeah. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I didn't offend anybody too much. Let me know some of your unpopular opinions about books. All right.